Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Monday afternoon, June 30th, 2025, 3:30 in the afternoon. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become profitable currency traders. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but accurate proprietary trading indicators. And the purpose of this session is to show you one of our dozen different trade strategies, so that you can see that it works for yourself. Best way to evaluate it if it works is to actually do our trading trial for $10, and you get full access to the indicators I'm using. We'll give you some one-on-one instructions, and you can evaluate it if it works for you. With that, we first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll take a look and see what the market's got for us today.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos, we've got group training sessions, we've got these live trade sessions. I do 3 a week, the one we're in right now, and then again tomorrow morning at 6:30 and Thursday morning at 6:30. Also every afternoon around 4:15, I send out overnight trade setup. During the day between 8:30 and noon, we also send out a trade pattern alert. When you become a member, every morning at 10 we have trades, every afternoon at 6 we have trades, and you can see we have lots of coaching sessions. When we work with you for a year, and we believe in the importance of constant coaching. Anybody good at anything has a coach working with them. Even Tom Brady had a coach who specifically worked with him while he was playing. So coaching's important, and constant practice is important. I like to work off of a checklist that makes it so I don't forget anything during the session. Generally, I'm not taking questions because I'm focused on just trying to find the trade. But questions are important, and I'm happy to answer them. So if you have them, best way to get a hold of me is to go to Forex Smart Trade. Let's start again. ForexSmartTrade.com/schedule. Right now, the website's down. We're having a technical issue, and we're trying to get it fixed and figure it out. The hosting company is very difficult to work with. So once we do get it resolved, we will probably move to another hosting company because this is very aggravating. If you do need to get a hold of me, you can try calling, but generally it's easier if you just get on my calendar. Every Wednesday at 3:30, I also have office hours. Office hours link is in the emails that go out. Every day, good habit, refresh your green chart, keeps it fresh, picks up any updates. Another good habit every day is to go back and look at the game film. What trades didn't go the way you wanted, and figure out why. With our trade simulator, you can go to that specific point and take a look at what you were looking at that trade. And more often than not, you will come up with a reason why that trade was not a good trade. You make a note of it, and you make sure you don't keep repeating that same mistake. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Some people trade based on the news. That's not us. And our indicators are very good at predicting the direction of moves. And if you can do that, you only need a few pips and a few good trades a day, and you can make excellent money doing this. But we do want to know what news items there are. And to do that, I like to go to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow is low impact. I generally ignore those. Orange is medium impact. I ignore these too, but some people pay attention to them. And then red. Red is high impact. And we do not have any red until tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow is a bank holiday in Canada. Pound, we get some news on the pound, the yen, the USD. Boy, all 3 of them are speaking tomorrow. That's kind of interesting. So right now, we've got nothing to worry about with respect to any trade we take now should be closed by 9 p.m. We've got a dozen different signals, and when we train someone, we devise a customized trade plan based around your availability to trade and your risk preferences. This is the one that suited me. It's the one I principally trade with, but I do use some other trades sometimes. And I've got our indicators have got the ability to send alerts. And I've got some trades where I have it send me the alerts. So if I haven't gotten a couple trades already, I will then start looking and see what the alerts are sending me to trade with. But my first, my steady date is this 10-point trade signal. I like to take it on a 1-hour chart. It's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. You'll see my sweet spot tends to be about 10, 11 pips. And the strategy is very simple. There are 3 parts to the chart. This middle section is the majors and minors. This top section is the TNTs. And this bottom section is the pressure. And basically, each section's measuring something different. When all 3 sections agree, I've got a good trade. So let's take a look at what we've got. We're trading off of the light 6 major chart, which is one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs, all on a 1-hour chart. I start with this middle section, and if I see what I want, I then go up to the TNTs and then down to the pressure. But if I don't see what I want, I don't need to look at the rest of the chart. So there are 3 things I need to agree. This red and green line is our major indicator. This black and gray line is our minor indicator. Horizontal red line is overbought line. Horizontal red line is oversold line. So I'm looking for situations where the lines are all going up. And I'm going to ride it through the channel, and you can see the 3 up candles here on the USD. And that was worth 16 pips over 3 hours. So we could have carved out 11 pips here had we caught this. So that's what I'm looking for. Overbought, I want the lines all going down. Oversold, I want the lines going up. So here we're overbought. Red line's still going, majors are still going up, minors are coming down. So one, we don't have agreement with the lines. Can you take a trade and make 11 pips when you're overbought? Here we're overbought. It is going up. You could have carved out 16 pips here. So you could have gotten 11 pips. it is just not part of my trade plan. I don't like to take a buy on a 1 hour chart when we're overbought because I don't want to get stuck when this turns and starts coming back. So nothing here. Dollar, euro dollar majors are kind of sideways, minors going down. Pound USD, same, overbought. Majors still going up, minors sideways. Dollar, Canadian dollar, we got disagreement. Disagreement between the majors and minors. Dollar, Swiss franc, oversold. Everybody's going up. There's 4 things I'm looking for. So 1 is oversold. 2, everything is going up. 3, I've got this double cross where the green line is crossed over the red and the gray line is on top of the black. And then 4, what's the slope of the green line? And I want it to be 45 degrees or better. And it looks like it is just at 45 degrees. Now, so I have everything I want here. Only thing I don't like is it's hung out a few hours oversold. I prefer when it comes down and it turns versus it hanging out down here. I also prefer the green line to be closer to entering into the channel, but this is okay. Then I come up to the TNTs and I count how many lines are supporting what I'm seeing here. So I want at least 3 of these lines supporting. So thick orange is going up, telling me buy. Thin orange is just going up, telling me buy. And the blue lines are inversely related. So when blue comes down, that means buy. So thick blue is coming down, telling us buy. So 3 of the 4 here are telling us buy. And then down here on the pressure, I want the lines either going up or I want the green line on top. And the green line is on top and it's pulling away. So I've got 1 point, 4 points, 3 points for a total of 8 points. So that's good. Now, my only issue is time of day. We're going into the last trading hour of the day in both in the U.S. and in Switzerland. It's 6 hours. Yeah, it's either 6 or 7 hours. So Switzerland, it's 10 o'clock at night, so nobody's actively trading. So since we're so close to the end of the day, I want one of these 2 to be actively trading, and we've kind of run out of runway here. There's not enough time left in the day where I think we can get this. So I'm going to pass. Dollar yen oversold, majors going down, minors sideways, so nothing there. I have cloned this chart and made another chart with non-USD pairs. Euro pound, overbought, everybody's coming down. I've got the double cross, reds on top, blacks on top, and good steepness on the green line. This is better than 45 degrees. 2 orange lines coming down, thick blue going up, so 3 of the 4. I need at least 3 of the 4. Red lines on top with the green pulling away. So a point here, 4 points here, 3 points here. Again, what's the problem here? 5-hour time difference in England, 6-hour time difference in Europe. It's 9 and 10 o'clock. So none of the traders are there. I want this to be actively trading on a 1-hour chart to get our trade. Now, you'll see when I do the overnight trade, I'm not as worried about the time of day because we take the pound yen and it's, the time is not right, but we're taking it off of a 24-hour chart versus an hour chart. So this is a nice setup, but we're going to pass. Australian dollar yen. Overbought, everybody's coming down, but we don't have the double cross. The red line hasn't crossed over here. And the slope is, you could argue if it's 45 degrees or not. So since we don't have the crossover, I'm going to pass. But this may change in the next hour. If it does, it's going into morning time in both of these markets. This would be a good trade if this kind of improves a little bit. Euro Canadian dollar, we get the same issue with the time. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross. So this looks good. Oh, we only have 2 of the 4 here. Thick orange is coming down, and thick blue is going up. So we don't have, I want usually 3 out of 4. Up pressure that's weak. What makes it weak is the slope of the line and the closeness of the lines. So we've got a point here. Just out of curiosity, I want to take a look at this AUD NZD, and it's going into morning in these markets. When I see the trade I like, I do a confirmation. So this is what we were just looking at. My confirmation is, now this is showing me Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar with multiple time periods. So here's a 2-hour, a 4-hour, an 8-hour, 12-hour. So I want the 2-hour to be overbought, and I want the 4-hour to be overbought. And the reason I want both of these to be overbought is if they're overbought, there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out. Better if the lines are going down, but they don't need to be. So we've got my confirmation, overbought. Then it's a matter of figuring out what the trade is worth. Before we figure out what this trade is worth, I want to see if there's anything else that's better real quick. But this guy is in play. I like him better than this because we've got, oh, what happened here? Oh, we only have 2 though. We only have 2. So that's why I want to wait. Pound yen, disagreement. Euro Australian dollar oversold. Everybody's going down. 6 more pairs. Canadian dollar, yen disagreement. We're oversold going down. Oversold kind of sideways. New Zealand dollar, yen overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross. Okay, steepness on the green line, but we don't have the orange lines with us. In fact, here we only have 1 line, the thick blue. So we're going to pass. Gold, dollar, overbought going up. Euro Swiss franc. We started oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. And terrific steepness on the green line. That's better than 45 degrees. I will consider a trade so long as the green line is gone, is less than halfway. It's just a little over halfway. So I'll consider this. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue coming down. So we have all 4 here. And we have sideways pressure with green on top. So we've got a point here, 4 points here, 4 points here. So Euro, Swiss franc, let's look at our confirmation. Euros. Oh, but what's the problem? Oh, come on. Time of day. It's 6 hours in both of these markets. This is a nice setup. I like this setup, but we need active trading for it to go through. So we're going to pass. I was thinking one of those were the yen. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, overbought sideways. Swiss franc yen. Okay. This one is overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Reds on top, blacks on top. Good steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines coming down, supporting the sell. Thick blue going up, supporting the sell. So 3 of the 4. Up pressure with red on top. So I've got 1, 4, 3. Let's do our confirmation. Overbought and going down, overbought. So both of these are overbought. So I like that. Now the question, on some of the trades we have, the take profits predetermined. It might be a certain number of pips. It might be like a certain percentage of the ATR. This is one we have to figure out what the trade's worth. So let us go and take a look. So I'm going to get a clean chart. Not that one. Not that one. Let's Euro CHF or CHF. Here we go. So here's a clean chart. I'm going to crunch it up so I get more data points, and I want to trade within support and resistance. Now, support and resistance is a little bit of an advanced idea, but basically it is spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And since I want to get in and get out quickly, I want to know what these spots are, and they're usually anywhere from 30 to 50 pips. I crunch up the chart so I can get some more data points, but you can see there are none over here, so I can make the chart more regular. But you do notice this is a big uptrend. So we're going to take a sell trade against the trend. So when I do that, I am going to be a little more conservative because I don't want to get stuck holding a trade. And I'm going to see if there's another line that looks like it stops in here a little bit. You could even argue that it stops. It's all the way down to here, maybe. And then I want to know how much room I have from where I'm at. Oops. From where I'm at to where the line is. So that's 63 pips down. $47 to there. And 21 to there. Let's take a look at the signal one more time. Sell, sell. Well, this is sell. And we've got the confirmation. Red's on top, green's pulling away, 2 orange lines going down, thick blue going up. And let me, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take a sell here. If you're using MetaTrader, you can open it up, or if you're using the simulator, use the simulator. So this is the MetaTrader. This is a demo account. Yen or Swiss franc yen. I do not have that open, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart, go down to this third group, Swiss franc yen. See if we can find it. Swiss franc yen, where is it? Maybe it's in the second group. Don't see it. Oh, there it is, Swiss franc yen. So we'll make it a 1 hour chart. So we're looking at the same thing. Oh, it's got a 3 pip spread. This is a very, very big spread. So that means we got to pay 3 pips or 2.5 pips before we get back to break even. Oh, I don't like that. So we want to take at least, what did we say it was? It was 21 pips. All right, we're going to take 20 pip sell. A 20 pip sell. So new order. My lot size is going to be a function of what's in this account. This is a demo account. It's got 13,000 in it. So it's trading at 200 to 1 margin. So I'm going to move this decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.3. I'm going to round it up to 1.33. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to just take the 1.33. So I could take, 0.65 to 2.6. Market sell. Right click. Go to modify. We're going to go for 20 pips. 20 pips is 200 points. I just add an extra 0. Click the little blue. He does the math for me. And I'm going to use a 2 to 1 here. So we'll go to 40 pips, which are 400 points. Click, does the math, and then click modify, and it should show us everything in here. So we took a sell for 20 pips on the CHF JPY with a take profit of 181.368, 181.368, and a stop loss of 181.965. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I will be sending out the overnight trade in a few minutes. If you want to learn to trade, you need the right tools and the right mentorship. We think we have both. In fact, we're so confident we can teach you to do this that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. We make more money because you're making money, and you have a mentor, somebody who's kind of watching over you, making sure you're not goofing up. All right, have a terrific evening. We will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30. Bye-bye.